There was a little bit of a time carved out on the Saturday in betwixt the logging show and the fireworks where everybody had kind of over the years gone, well, what are we going to do here to keep people's ideas and keep them in the town and keep them motivated and then get them up to the big fireworks show? Well, lo and behold, got two great guests in studio to talk about just something to do in that time. Karin and Melanie Bakala. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you guys doing?
Well,
Happy Tuesday. Battle of the Bands happening June 2nd from 5 to 9 at the Ridge Motorsports Park. This is going to be live music with three great bands benefiting Crossroads Housing. There's also a beer garden. So, Karin, let's start with you. Tell us where this came from, the idea for this, and how it got off the ground, and what we're going to see and hear.
honestly, it was just a Facebook page that I saw a year or two ago, and I thought, gosh, why not bring something like that back? And this weekend is the perfect time with that, afternoon opening. The weather's much better than trying to schedule it Oyster Fest weekend.
Yes.
So, I talked to Carolyn Malinowski. Their office, Crossroads Housing, is in need of some assistance. So she is the office manager there and then the lead singer at the Psychedelic Shadow Show. So, kind of talking together and deciding we could do something like that, called the Battle of the Bands. We've got Backlash and Hurts Like Hell coming. And then it takes a village. So I teamed up with the Martha Reed Foundation to get some help. It was it's a big project.
Tell us, first, Crossroads Housing can find information at crossroads-housing.net. We'll put the links to that in the show notes. And then, Melanie, talk to us about the Martha Reed Foundation. I know this is kind of a new venture that sprung up from some other fundraising efforts.
It is. It actually is the most of the group that has done the chili cook-off in past years, but the desire it used to be for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, which is a great cause, but really the desire to keep the money in the community. And so a couple of us have joined in and brought back to life the Martha Reed Foundation, because it's actually been around for a while. It had just kind of taken a hiatus. And so when Karin said, hey, you want to do the beer garden. So we are running the beer garden at the Battle of the Bands.
Well, very nice.
Right.
It's one of the best jobs there, for sure.
It is.
So beer garden means if you're going to be partaking, definitely bring your ID.
Absolutely.
On this one. Okay.
Absolutely.
And then it's out at the Ridge. So how's the setup going to be? What about chairs and tables, chairs, picnic blankets, things like that? What are we looking for?
The Martha Reed Foundation actually has access to some tables and chairs, so they'll be bringing those. We've got All About Parties bringing out some bistro tables for those that want to stand. If you want to bring your own lawn chair, please do. It's hard to say the first year exactly how many people we're going to have, but it is blacktop out there, so you're more than welcome to bring a blanket.
Okay.
I don't know how comfortable that would be, but pack a chair.
I mean, you're not going to be sitting too long because you'll be dancing most of the night with these great bands.
Right.
The really cool thing about it's going to be 3 stages.
Whoa.
So it'll be So one band after another, and just it's a great big space.
That'll be fun.
As Karin said, it's family friendly. So just because there is a beer garden, it's a separate area, but right next to the bands, and so a great thing for families to do as well.
Talk to me about the go-karts. They'll be open?
They are going to be open for use, $10 a person. The event is $10 to get into as well. One rule there's no ifs, ands, or buts. If you step into the beer garden, you're not going to ride the go-kart. You'll have your band taken away.
Oh, yeah. That's something to think about for sure.
Absolutely.
It is. So if you want to go for a spin, go for a spin and then come in and join your friends.
Good.
But you're not going to do, the beer garden first.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes total sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, we have to give a big shout out to the Ridge for offering us their space. They are going to have their staff people to help collect money for those attendees coming in, and it's kind of a little beginning, kind of a test run for them, and they may have a concert series starting next year. So we'll see how this works
good
for them
opportunity
too.
to make it
How's the
successful.
voting gonna go?
How are we battling? How's the
Yeah.
band's going to battle?
Well,
We're
I was going to
all
talk to you
play
about
and
that. We'll have to talk about that during a walk this week.
Okay.
And see just a little more,
One of these sound meters.
a few details to work
So
out.
Karin, isn't the Ridge donating? They're donating the location for us this year.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Yeah. So really, shout out to the Ridge
Yeah.
for
It's
their
not a lot of-
generosity.
Yeah, we've been taking care of the expenses so far to even put it on. So, first year, you know, got some things to work out maybe, but it'll be great. You know?
I know that they bring in a lot of cars to go around the racetracks. What's the parking like up there, and how are we going to get a bunch of people up there?
You're going to take the second exit into the Ridge. It'll all be well marked. Their staff is going to meet you there. You'll be parking in the dirt area, and then all of the blacktop is for our event. So
There's a lot of parking.
There's a lot of parking. Yeah. So closer to the racetrack, they do have a national race tour there this weekend.
Okay.
So they'll be joining us when they're done racing.
Oh, fun.
So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
So it starts at 5, goes till 9, so that'll get you plenty of time to get there past the logging show and before the fireworks. Backlash, Hurts Like Hell, Psychedelic Shadow Show, the participants here. Beer garden for those over 21, go-karts, and it's all benefiting Crossroads Housing, and then the beer garden for the Martha Reed Foundation. What kind of beer are we getting? You know, got that figured out yet?
There will be a great variety.
Cold.
And a great variety.
I think that's all that matters if it's cold. Karin, Melanie, Bakala, very cool. And we will get things going here before too long. It's going to be a fun Saturday night, I think.
Yeah.
It will be.
Have a lot of fun.
Thank
Cool.
you very much.
All right. Well, good to see you two.
Thanks for having us.